One, two. Hello again. Hey there, hi there, ho there. This is RHJunior, RHJunior Reality Check, also known as Lil Eddie by his grandmama. Coming to you live over the internet through a series of tubes known as YouTube, bringing you my contribution to what should have been the boob tube. A little program of art, ranting, and drastic failure to entertain. Little something I like to call dun 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 spleen squeezins. When everything works right, it works really, really well. And when it doesn't, there you have it. Once, oh, now what the heck? Now what the heck? Okay, this is supposed to be my opening, jingle. Computer basically looked at me and went, "What?" Yeah. One, two, three, four. Now, the thing you got to realize is that the music in the background sounds a lot louder to me than it does to you, I suspect. This is one of the little problems I have with this setup. There's like three volume controls between you and me and the actual music. So I can never tell whether I'm turning it down or turning it up. I can tell whether how far I've turned it down or turned it up, or even if I've turned it off. Sometimes it's ridiculous. I really wish somebody. I really, I would love to sit down in a professional recording studio, you know, with all the bells and whistles, just so I could hear what my voice actually sounds like, and see if there isn't some way to adjust it. Adjust the sound feed so that my own voice doesn't annoy me. I've listened to recordings of my own voice. Now you got to realize, due to the reason that your voice sounds different when you hear it on tape recording is because, well, your eardrum hears the vibrations from both sides, from outside and also coming through your skull, and from the inside. And so it sounds totally different when you're only hearing it, through sound waves in the air. And my voice sounds a lot older, a lot deeper, a good bit deeper, and it sounds a lot more like my father's voice on that end. And but when I hear a tape recording, to me, it sounds like a 12-year-old kid trying to sound like his father, and that's really it's really embarrassing, frankly. Uh, it is you think you have some dignity, and then you hear your own voice, and it's out the window. Bye. Mm. Chewing on Tootsie Roll. Bought a big bag of Tootsie Roll candies. No kids. No kids trick or treating yesterday, at all. What few kids live in this trailer park apparently go elsewhere for their trick or treating. Still, I use it as an excuse to buy myself a bag of candy every year. That's what it boils down to eventually. An excuse to buy myself a bunch of cheap, sugary junk. Mm, excuse me a minute. All right, I'm back. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize that the microphone was off. Uh, like I said, my voice sounds bleh to me, and I've got some voice modifying software in all this crap, and I'd love to be able to just tinker with it and make my voice sound better. Oh, here, let me switch over here so you can see what I look like. Hi there. The talking head floating in the featureless void. I managed this. I've got a couple of lamps here. I managed. I put a milk jug over one so that I got some nice dispersed soft light, so my face shows up a little better. Backgrounds, distortions, borders, overlays, objects. Here we go. Oh no, that's objects I've already done. Face access. Here we go. Ah, it recognizes my eyes now. I'm seeing the world through beer goggles. I can't understand people who drink. I really can't. I just can't get my brain wrapped around the idea of drinking something that tastes that nasty, drinking it continually until it tastes normal. Until I can stand it, and then drinking it until it messes me up. That it's like the opposite of fun. Think about all the feelings you get from being drunk. You get dizzy, you get disoriented, you can't walk, you can't think straight. Well, so much for fancy facial recognition. Look at that. Just sticking out of my ear there. Here we go. I want to die, 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 die. My hair black. I'm so depressed I cut myself another slice of chocolate cake. There you go. Scariest thing in the world, a fat goth kid. You ever seen it? I've seen pictures of one kid. That kid. I'm nearly 500 pounds, and I would have looked skinny next to this kid. That's scary. And this guy didn't have a muffin top. He was like a whole pan of muffins. It just large, bleh, big pear-shaped thing on a pair of legs, big no neck, just boom, and his hair was in little ponytails, and he had the dog collar and the white clown face. And it was titled Gothopotamus. Well, we know, no, that town knows why. Yeah, now that town knows why it doesn't have a goth scene. He ate all the rest of them. Man, good night. Yeah, this is supposed to be clever software that pastes things over your face, but it can't seem to deal with headphones or glasses or anything like that. just widening my eyes makes it change the size of the projection. So it's it's kind of substandard. Better stuff out there now. But yeah, you know, what can you say? Uh, I'm trying to think, but nothing's happening. Lost my train of thought. Well, October has ended. Uh, Managed to get a good portion of the electric bill paid off. Managed to get a good portion of I got the trash bill caught up. Still, my goal, I'm still doing the $10 black and white commissions. They're on my front page, www.rhjunior.com. Go and check them out. And $10 each. Order through PayPal. And I'm going to keep doing them. The goal is to raise enough money to get all my bills in the black, and I am, the lights are still going to be on, and the trash will start picking up again. But I am still in the red. I still have, I still have, the Patreon payments came in and went right back out to the electric company. The money that came in from the donations came in and went right back out to the trash pickup service and to the it's a bunch of other things and to the guy who's been doing mowing my lawn and doing needed repairs around my house for the winter. Not nothing dramatic, but simple stuff that if you're not in good shape, you can't really do yourself, and stuff that had been delayed for too long. And it's particularly fitting. It's important to have the skirting around a trailer fixed up because when the wind blows, if without it, the wind blows right under the house and steals away all your heat. And the bad thing is that most of the stuff that housing companies make for siding is garbage. It's junk. It's crap. It's complete garbage. For some reason, this thing isn't playing my music, and it's annoying me. Making me angry. Anyway. Swedish fans are so annoying. Tell me, Ben, why are Swedish fans so annoying? Clue me in. I want to switch back over here so I can set up my software for the drawing stuff. And yes, once again, as always, tell me if you can't hear the music. Tell me if you can't hear my voice. Say something. Can't fix it if I'm not told. Or at the very least, I can sit there and scream and cry and tear what's left of my hair out. But I gotta know. You gotta talk to me. Tell me the truth. Give me the mojo. Okay. Clue me in. Nope. Okay, it's not in there. File. Recent. New canvas. I was working on a strip for. They go on incessantly about the wonders of socialism. Oh, fanboys of Sweden. Yeah, I know what you mean. Look, I've said it's the same. They ignore it when you say it to them. because it's so obvious. The writing is on the wall, has been on the wall so long, nobody even looks up when they walk past it anymore. Look, uh, uh, as Margaret Thatcher put it, socialism is fantastic. Socialism is great until you run out of other people's money. Of course, they like what they see when they look at Sweden. They see these nice, tidy little European towns, 500-year-old European towns, and everybody's all happy and cheery and jolly and polite, and everybody's nice and fat from eating all their Swedish meatballs and whatever. They don't see what isn't there. Okay, the list of great accomplishments by European socialist states in the 20th century. One page, blank. Okay? You can hear me, but you don't hear any music. Let's see here. Switch. Okay, you hear my voice. And the damn thing is switched off again. Let me try this again. The microphone is. Oh, what the hell. Let me try turning this up. That's not working. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. No. System sound. That should be it. System sound should be playing. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera a second here real quick and then turn it right back on. Come on, computer. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Hmm. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Now, I hear the music. It's coming through fine in my headphones. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast for just a second, then resume. Just hold on.